In this short video, I'm going to share with you 10 ways to spot potential property hotspots in the UK in 2021. Hi, my name's Mark Lloyd. I'm co-founder of Property Master Academy and been a property investor now since 2005. The first way is improved transport and infrastructure. There are a number of projects going on around the UK at the moment, but two really well-known ones are HS2 and Crossrail. Now, if you look at the effects of those on property prices in those areas, you can see it's had a dramatic effect on capital prices. So the growth in those areas has been above the norm. Now, those projects are not fully developed yet, so look along those particular lines where particularly the Crossrail is going to be developed, because there's still potential there to invest and make a good, healthy capital growth over the longer term, but also get potentially good rental yields. Secondly, over the past year or so, due to the pandemic, we've become 100% reliant on broadband and in particular also mobile connectivity. Now, it may be surprising to hear that not everywhere in the UK has good broadband. So look out for those areas where there's been announced that there is going to be better broadband in those areas, because it's been increasing all the time and broadband's getting better and better and better, and the demands of the UK public are getting higher and higher. So look out for those areas as well. Thirdly, schools with improving Ofsted ratings. It's well known that a good school commands high prices around that area. So if you're looking for an area where there is an improving Ofsted score, that means more people are going to be attracted to that area, and that will benefit from increased prices and good rentals as well. For number 4, look at areas where there's improving health and crime figures. If crime is coming down, again, that's another reason why people might want to go there. Number 5, perhaps a little bit controversial, empty shops in the high street. Now, sometimes that can be a potential bad news, but it could also be a sign that the town centre is going to be redeveloped. And in fact, this happened in one of my, where I used to live in Farnham in Surrey, where the town centre was fairly bustling, but there were a lot of empty shops, because the development of the town centre took some time to actually come to fruition. Now it's happened, there's a lot more going on, so you'll see prices within Farnham increase even further from an already high level. For number 6, look for building and development projects. One of the things I look for when I'm driving around or going on the train, I look for the cranes. How many cranes can I see? Because the more cranes you can see, the more vibrant a building development sector is in that area, and that's going to again result in potential price increases. Like it or not, although we're supposed to be a tea drinking nation, if there's a coffee shop, particularly a Costa's or a Starbucks, that has an effect on the area. And again, you're going to see that within increased house prices. And that leads me on to the next one, which is the Waitrose effect. Is there a Waitrose store about to open up in your area? Because if there is, that's another good indicator of potential hotspot. What about retail and business parks? Are there any being built? That will bring people into the area. Of course, that creates more demand, and if there is enough supply to satisfy that demand, that is also going to indicate a potential hotspot. And last, but by no means least, at number 10, read your local plan. If you want to know what's going on in your area, read the local plan from your local council, because they will tell you areas that have been allocated for residential development, areas that have been allocated for commercial development as well. So a very good way of getting some potential hotspot news before it becomes a hotspot, but also looking not just at the local plan, but what the plans are for the national government, and watch the news. Okay, look at the politics of the area and see what's happening. That will give you a much more early indicator of property hotspots than anything else I've mentioned so far. I hope you found that video useful. If you have, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell at the top of your screen so you get notified as and when other videos are posted. You'll also see on your screen some videos now coming up that you'll find useful in your property journey.